Alright, so today is the start of a new series on the channel, I guess. In this series, I'll just be looking at crazy news articles, and they could range from scary ones, creepy ones, to just funny ones as well. But mostly they'll just be wild, right? Just wild news articles. And the one I picked out for today is Bouncy Castle business owner sentenced to prison after ordering arson attacks on rivals. So this man right here, he owns a Bouncy Castle business. And of course, there's multiple businesses that have bouncy castles, right? He's not the only one in the world. And apparently, I think he was located in Melbourne. Yeah, a Melbourne-based business owner. Or wait, he was born there, I think. I don't know where his company was, but I guess in that area where the company was, he has a competition, right? There was another bouncy castle company. And this man's plan was, you know what? Let's just set their ass on fire, right? Ruin their business with arson. And for those unfamiliar with the term arson, it's basically setting things on fire, right? If you commit arson, you basically set a building on fire or whatever. I don't know the exact definition, but they basically lit the fucking place up there at the rifles. So yeah, so here we can read a Bouncy Castle business owner has been sentenced to prison. He got 11 fucking years after ordering a string of arson attacks against his rivals. James Balcombe, 85, was jailed yesterday after reportedly pleading guilty to 11 charges of conspiracy to commit arson against fellow competitors in the party hire equipment biz. Victoria County Police has since stated that the Melbourne-based business owner was completely fixated on ensuring the success of his company and would go to extreme lengths to fight off his competitors. So this man, he is the god of bouncy castles, right? He did not want anyone else, selling that shit in his territory. He wanted to be the number one, and it didn't go well. He's in jail now. We can read a bit more here. We get a little bit of lore here. He first entered the party hire industry with his company Awesome Party Hire around 2006. Everything changed when he expanded his horizons to Bouncy Castle Hire some years later in 2011. Alright, so first he had just a normal party thing, I guess, without bouncy castles, but in 2011 he started to go all in there. So Balcony was so hell-bent on keeping his business afloat, he devised a plot to really outdo his competitors once and for all when he paid off his co-offenders to firebomb competing businesses. Oh. Well, he paid all. Yeah, what is firebomb? I guess another attack. So that's between late 2016 and early 2017. Okay. So he met with two men, Craig Anderson and Peter Smith, and instructed them to torch two bouncy castle firms to ashes in exchange for 2,000 Australian USD, I think, or Australian dollars. I don't know. I'm not sure. Which is about 100 British pounds, I guess, per attack. So co-offender Smith stopped after the first two attacks. More incidents came after, all following a similar pattern. Judge Stuart Bill said you told them you wanted the jump castles affected so that other companies wouldn't be making money. Yeah, so they just burned down a whole bunch of bouncy castles to, ensure that his own company would, thrive more. So he even ordered an arson attack on his own factory in order to deflect suspicion. Oh, yo! Alright, so he had moves, or he had plans. So instead of, just going after every single other bouncy castle company, he actually did an attack on himself as well, just to deflect the suspicion. Like, hey, we're getting attacked as well here. It's we're all suffering from this, but he was behind it all. What a mastermind here. So many of the attacks were started by lighting fuel or Molotov cocktails. They only caused minor damage. There was one particular incident that destroyed a staggering 100 bouncy castles. Well, that's quite a lot. The arson attack at the uninsured firm A&A Jumping Castles went on to require a whopping 1.5 million Australian dollars, so 800,000 pounds, in repair works and ended the business, totally destroying the livelihood of the business owners. And that is very sad. I did see about this a little bit already. So yeah, they basically just made this business go bankrupt. That's just very unfortunate. So in the following days, Anderson Smith and an unnamed third person were arrested for the attack on this company then, I suppose. So they did catch him. And then the three co-offenders made full admissions for the crimes, with Anderson and Smith nominating Balcombe as the instigator. Alright, so he got caught because the guys that he hired to do it, they somehow got arrested, and they snitched. And Balcombe's lawyer, Simon Kenny, has since dubbed the arson attack as amateurish, short-sighted, and unsophisticated. So basically just calling them out as a fucking amateur. And here is an image of the attack. It's quite a while ago. It's 2016. I don't know when he got sentenced exactly, but when you look at the story up about Balcombe, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but when you look up his name, and all those stories are pretty recent, like literally a couple of days ago. So I don't know if he just got in jail. Oh yeah, the sentencing took place last Thursday. So these attacks are old itself, but he just recently got into jail literally this week. So the Victoria County Court also heard of Balcombe's psychological disorders. Now he became completely fixated on his financial triumphs since he never experienced success in business before. That's kind of sad though, that he has like mental problems that led him to go insane with the bouncy castles. The judge added, "It consumes your every waking moment, and you were continually thinking of ways to maximize an adventure business. You wanted to eliminate your competition so you would succeed, your business being the number one business in the industry." Oh my god. Yeah, so his attacks, they caused significant loss, suffering, and emotional trauma. Of course, very unfortunate for the bouncy castle companies that got attacked. Of course, that you shouldn't wish that upon anyone. I mean, those people live off such business, and the thing that got bankrupt, I mean, these people's lives are pretty much destroyed, bro. It's kind of sad. I hope that, but they weren't insured, so like they had no insurance, an uninsured firm, so they can't get their money back, of course. But I do hope they somehow, maybe through a GoFundMe or whatever, I don't know, whatever tools necessary. I hope they somehow get their business back, or at least, are well off in life. So yeah, he's been sentenced to 11 years in prison after pleading guilty to 11 charges of a conspiracy to commit arson with a non-parole period set at 7 years and 10 months. So at least this man is in jail, but I mean, what a wild story. And now I'm out here on a site called 9 News, another article about this story, and they actually have a little video here. We can actually see the arrest, I guess. And here we have the attack itself. I don't know if this footage is copyrighted, by the way, so I mean, hopefully I won't get copyrighted. I doubt it, but yeah, we see here, okay, so a Molotov cocktail that set the building aflames, and the victims running away. And there's a little segment of one of the owners. Well, I'll play it a little bit. Let's see.
It should have been more, but because we lost our business eventually, it really affected us on the day of the fire. But it is what it is. That's the law. I suppose it could have been 2 years, with the way the law works. So 11 years is good.
So yeah, this man was not really satisfied with 11 years. He think he should have gotten more, and I agree, honestly. I mean, it's a fucking dick move, right? But we just move into the next video. I didn't want that. Random ass shit. But yeah, that man, of course, I guess he owned the business that was, didn't have insurance and eventually went bankrupt. So, once again, I hope his business, somehow makes a revival. I don't know. But, yeah, I guess we just saw a little footage of how it all went down. We even have more here. I don't know if this really adds anything to the story already, but there's just some more quotes here from the judge, which, I mean, not really that important, but he's already served 2 years and 5 months of his sentence, apparently. I don't know how, but okay. Oh, we even have a quote here. Balcombe told the arsonists for hire to burn them to the ground. Oh my god, that's kind of insane. Yeah, I mean it's pretty wild how this man has completely lost his mind over bouncy castles. We have another article here. Arsonist James Balcombe, party hire boss, ordered fires at rival businesses to dominate the industry. Once again, same story. Obsessed with becoming number one. The man firebombs his industry rivals. But there we have a little more lore here on the thing. So, let's see. Yeah, right here. Most of the fires lit by throwing Molotov cocktails at the buildings failed to do significant damage. So, a lot of attacks didn't really go as planned. So, the court was told Balcombe was not happy about this. And he literally instructed the arsonist to return to the two businesses the second and the third time to fucking make sure that damage was done. So, no, not all attacks went very smooth. And he was just like, you know what, bro, we gotta get back there, we gotta do more damage. But yeah, that was about it for this story right here. I hope you enjoyed these videos, because I'll be doing more of them. I mean, I'm not gonna do them every week or something, but every now and then, if I run across a fun news story that I think is pretty wild, I mean, not all of them have to be fun necessarily, but just a very wild one, then I'll make a video on it, just discuss it a little bit. I think that it would be interesting. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, as already said. Let me know what you think about this bouncy castle, man. He is for sure a crazy guy. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. See ya.